With your permission, Your Excellency, we'll now progress to the signing ceremony and allow me to invite the signatories. And on behalf of NEXI, to invite Mr. Atsuo Kuroda to take his position at the signing table, and also invite the Cabinet Secretary for Treasury, Honorable John Badi, to take his position. I'll also request that the legal officers who will be helping us with that particular part of the process to provide the documents. Under the National Automotive Policy component, the eligible expenditure items will be financed through an appropriate finance framework to ensure efficient fund utilization by the beneficiaries, which is the private sector. These expenditure items include establishment and enhancement of production facilities to automotive parts manufacturing, enhancement of production capabilities for automotive assembly, investment support for new vehicle dealers transitioning from used vehicles to imported, and financing of approved applicants for locally assembled new vehicle purchases. We'll request that after the signing, the signatories will then just stand for an official photo as they all hold the documents. A louder clap than that. I think it's worth a good clap. Thank you. I'll request that you may take your seats, and as you take your seats, you can sit with the documents. We'll retrieve them later. Your Excellency, allow us to just trail our eyes on the screen for a short video that gives us an overview of what to expect. The video, please.
Today, the industry is anchored by three major assembly plants: Isuzu East Africa in Nairobi, Associated Vehicle Assemblers in Mombasa, and Kenya Vehicle Manufacturers in Thika. Together, these plants give Kenya an installed assembly capacity of nearly 60,000 vehicles a year. In 2025, the sector produced close to 14,000 vehicles, representing about 28% capacity utilization. This is both a contribution to the Kenyan economy and an opportunity for more growth and employment. Isuzu East Africa shows what long-term local manufacturing can achieve. From its Nairobi plant, Isuzu has grown local assembly, after-sales support, local component supply and development, and regional exports. It has achieved 100% local assembly across its commercial vehicles, pickups, and SUVs, and works with a broad chain of local suppliers and to achieve a local content level of 31%. IEA has also invested in capacity for the future. Its electrode deposition paint plant, the only one of its kind in sub-Saharan Africa, expanded annual assembly capacity to 18,000 units. Its Lukenya Part Distribution Center, a Kenya shillings 3.1 billion investment, is designed to strengthen parts availability across the region and support customer uptime. In Mombasa, Associated Vehicle Assemblers add scale and portside advantage. Located close to one of the region's most important trade gateways, AVA has an installed capacity of 30,000 units a year and has assembled vehicles for multiple global brands across passenger, commercial, bus, truck, three-wheeler, and emerging electric mobility segments. AVA is 100% owned by Simba Corporation and operates an approximately 50 acres with about 35,000 square meters of covered area. AVA gives Kenya a portside industrial platform that can receive CKD kits, assemble vehicles for multiple brands, and support regional supply through one of East Africa's most important maritime trade gateways. The plant runs 3 fully multiple assembly lines supported by an in-house paint shop and body conversion facility with an annual installed capacity of 30,000 units. It has assembled 67 different models from 21 OEMs across 9 countries. In figure, Kenya Vehicle Manufacturers represents the depth of Kenya's assembly history and the next wave of investment. KVM's strength is both historic and strategic. Since starting assembly in August 1976, the Thika plant has grown into a 43-acre industrial facility with 30 acres of covered factory space, 13 acres reserved for future expansion, an in-house paint shop, testing track and bonded areas. With an installed capacity of 12,000 units a year, KVM gives Kenya a proven platform for multi-brand assembly across pickups, buses, trucks, tippers, prime movers, trailers, and electric buses. Under Sifao's Mobility's renewed investment and shareholding commitment, KVM is positioning Kenya as a regional multi-brand assembly hub. Its growth plan targets more global OEM models, stronger warehousing and logistics infrastructure, and production of more than 2,000 units per month within 3 years. This makes KVM more than an assembly plant. It's one of Kenya's clearest proof points that local vehicle production can create jobs, deepen supplier participation, reduce lead times, and serve regional demand from Kenya. These 3 plants sit inside a wider national advantage. Kenya has Mombasa and Lamu as maritime gateways. It has road and rail corridors into East and Central Africa. It has Nairobi as a financial and services hub. It has a young, trainable workforce. It has regional market access through the East African Community, COMESA, and the African Continental Free Trade Area. The lesson from other countries is clear. Morocco, South Africa, and Egypt did not build automotive strength by chance. They made deliberate choices. They aligned policy, investment, skills, infrastructure, suppliers, and export ambition. South Africa produced over 515,000 vehicles in 2024, contributed 5.2% to GDP, and supports about 500,000 automotive jobs in the value chain. Morocco has built a 700,000 unit production platform, supports about 220,000 automotive jobs, and exported about 17 billion USD in vehicles and components in 2024. Egypt is now targeting 100,000 vehicles a year, 60% local value addition, and deeper domestic components production. Kenya's opportunity is to make the same deliberate choice, build local suppliers, create skilled jobs, and position itself as Sub-Sahara Africa automotive manufacturing hub. This is why the Nexi-backed Samurai Bond is more than a financing instrument. It is a catalyst. It can support development of local content suppliers. It can strengthen technical institutions. It can help modernize testing and validation equipment. It can support standards, safety, emissions compliance, recycling, and the institutions needed to grow the industry. With the right support, Kenya's automotive industry can do more than assemble vehicles. It can create skilled jobs for young people to support.
All right, a clap for that. I think quite elaborate on what to